No such protection has been provided to Gazans against the shelling, she said. That's a war crime because Israel won't share their Iron Dome with the terrorists they're trying to kill. That's a war crime. Shut up, yous. Please. It's just unbelievable. I mean, these people are on drugs. They're insane. And yeah, she's a member of the UN, but we have plenty of people in this country who sound just like her. They're insane. They're literally insane. Back to what's going on the border. The hot blonde mentioned that Indiana's gotten 200 illegal immigrants. Yeah, I said it. Indiana's gotten 200 illegal immigrants dumped in our state. I think they did it in vans. Too easy to spot the buses, so now they're transporting them in vans and cars. So you can't recognize them and can't stop them. And I read yesterday, I think, that Governor Mike Pence learned about it, in the media report when it came out. Unlike Obama, he really heard about it in the news first. If I were Governor Pence, I'd load all 200 of them up in vans and take them about 10 miles into Illinois and drop them off. That's what I'd do. That would be exactly what I'd do. If I was a governor of any of these states, I'd pick them up, load them up, and drive them to Washington, D.C. and drop them off in the middle of Washington. That's what I'd do. Or any other liberal stronghold. They want them here, let them pay for them. I got several other stories. We have breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The House apparently passed some kind of a House-approved border crisis bill. Just now breaking. We're not going to try and go into that. We'll take a look at that and have some of that news for you Monday when we have time to look into it and see what it's all about. Some of the other stories I wanted to get to and missed. A CIA chief under pressure. CIA chief testified, this week that the CIA, in fact, did spy on Senate computers. And they're looking into just probably a couple of rogue agents out of Cincinnati or something. They're looking into who spied on the senators. I believe it was over House Intelligence Committee that was looking into waterboarding. The CIA spied on them. And he apologized. Said they're going to get the guys who are responsible for this. They're going to investigate. Got an ongoing investigation. They're going to find the guys who spied on the Senate, and they're going to be severely reprimanded. You can rest assured, ladies and gentlemen. What a joke! Blatant crimes. That's a crime. If the CIA in fact spied on the Senate, which the CIA chief, admitted that they'd done. That's a crime. But they're going to look into it, you know. They can't comment on it because there's an ongoing investigation. So 5 years from now, they still won't be able to comment on it because, you know, there's an ongoing investigation. We have another crisis unfolding. American Ebola patients returning to the U.S. Two of the doctors, you know, the president gave a statement today, and I just happened to tune in and catch, one sentence of it before I had to turn it off because, you know, I didn't want to smash my iPhone on the concrete. He said his exact words were, "Keep in mind, Ebola's not an easy virus to catch." Somebody might want to mention to him that two of the doctors who have died were in full hazmat suits when they contracted the disease. And now they're dead. I don't care if these two people are Americans, and I'm not the only one. Trump said something earlier today. I didn't find out until after I had said, well, what are they doing? It's one of the deadliest viruses on the planet. Sorry, you stay there. You're American, so we'll help you out. We'll bring some people to help you, but you stay right where you are. Why would they do this, ladies and gentlemen? Why wouldn't they treat these people where they were at, where there's other infections, and treat them in a quarantine situation? Instead, they're flying two people with the Ebola virus into the United States. I don't care if they are Americans. There again, these are some of the dumbest people who have ever walked the planet. I mean, you know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that's a bad idea. That's a really, really bad idea. But I said before, you can't try and evaluate this administration's actions, or really anybody in the government for that matter. You can't really evaluate them based on conventional wisdom. You'll go insane if you try to. I've said that. I've been saying that for a long time. These people are insane. Conventional wisdom is out the window. Doesn't apply. So we'll see how that works out for us. I'm sure the president, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure the president will be just as surprised as me and you to find out that they're flying into people with Ebola, flying them into the United States. Never been a case of Ebola within the borders of the United States. We're going to have two of them now. And I'm sure the president will be surprised to hear about it in the news reports, you know, that you and I heard about it in. And he'll be surprised when number 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, you know, when the 7th or 800 person dies after these people come in and infect people, you know, then they'll say, well, I don't know why George Bush let them people in here. Well, that's how they roll. The dumbest people that have ever walked the planet, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. That's going to wrap it up for us, pretty much. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. I'd like to thank those who stopped in the chat room. Thank the Hot Blonde for being there. Those of you listening on Facebook, Twitter, and those of you listen to Spreaker, welcome. Glad you joined us. Appreciate your time. I really do. Stop back in Monday night at 7 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what this new House bill is all about. Doesn't matter. Senate's not going to take it up. It's meaningless. The whole thing was meaningless. Obama's going to act on his own. John Boehner already raised the white flag and said, don't worry, you can break any law you want. Impeachment's not on the table. And I presume that's exactly what the president's going to do. I mean, wouldn't you? If somebody said, go ahead and break the law, there will be no consequences. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, shoot. That's bizarre. Anyhow, going to wrap it up. I want to send this one out to the men and women of the armed forces. Angel Flight Friday, I call it. To all the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice, and to the men and women who bring them home for the very last time. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anthony Schindler, and this is the Patriot Addiction. Until next time, good night, and God bless.
All I ever wanted to do was fly, leave this world and live in the sky. I left the C-130 out of Fort Worth town. I go up some days, I don't wanna come down. Well, I fly that plane, call the Angel Flight. Come on, brother, you're with me tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the Angel Flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home. I love my family and I love this land, but tonight this flight's for another man. We do what we do 'cause we heard the call. Some gave a little, but he gave it all. I fly that plane, call the Angel Flight. And come on, brother, you're with me tonight. Brother, you're with me tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the Angel Flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home. Come on, brother, I'm taking you home. Well, the carpet's quiet and the stars are bright. Feels kinda like church in here tonight. It don't matter where we touch down. On the Angel Flight, it's sacred ground. When I fly that plane, call the Angel Flight. Got a hero riding with us tonight. Between heaven